appreciation, thankfulness, and love for all that is. I just finished meditating here, and that was what came through. So that is the focus here today. So we're just going to speak a divine blessing over you that has to do with gratitude, appreciation, and love. So welcome and be blessed. Okay. So whenever you go back to the past in your thinking and your thoughts, you might notice that there is some type of downgraded energy that comes along with this thinking. Let me help you today to release this past trauma that is dragging you down into the low frequencies by shifting your focus to an upliftment of appreciation, thankfulness, and joyful, wonderful laughter and things that are going to give you the high vibe here today. So be blessed. Whenever you go back to the past traumas in your mind, what you are doing is creating a connection to the past in your present moment. You are manifesting only from the present moment. Therefore, when we go back to the past with an expectation or with a downgraded or lowly thought about ourselves or about someone else, maybe something that is resentful, or a rejection of someone or something that was or that is, even in your environment, or maybe it's someone, maybe rejecting something. When we allow our mind to go back to this past trauma, if not just but temporarily for the purposes of healing, but if we allow this to happen regularly, we are downgrading our consciousness in that moment. And by doing that in that moment, what we have done is we have re-manifested that exact same vibration again within our life. Now, y'all might notice that there's some really loud noises going on. I did tell my mom I was recording this, but I am also in the middle of making the most delicious fudge icing you've ever had in your life, and it can't sit for too long, so we're just going to have to put up with that sound. Anyways, when we go back to this past trauma, what we are doing is we are downgrading our current existence to that low frequency. You can see how this is true. You know that this is true. Me speaking this to you is not new news, but I want you to shift your perspective about it, because you can only manifest from right now, in the now, in the now, in the now, in this moment. Therefore, when you downgrade your thinking by allowing a past trauma or a past resentment or a past anger or a past wound or hurt or complaint or criticism or judgment to come up in your mind, what it is that you are doing is you are downgrading your manifestations that you have in your life currently, right now in this moment. Therefore, the future is going to be filled with more things that feel exactly that same way and cause the same emotional turmoil. How we let those things go is through healing the hurt. First and foremost, check out the Mental Cleanse series. You must mentally cleanse your mind, and you will know that as you do this, you start to feel lighter and feel more upgraded. Those low frequencies begin to drift away as that heaviness is no longer held within your energetic life force energy system, and you begin to feel upgraded, and this in itself inspires you to keep up that good work and to keep doing it more and more. Now, what has happened when we allow our focus to be shifted towards things that we are appreciative of and that we are thankful for, is that we have upgraded then our energy system. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, I can't just go around all day just thinking I appreciate this and I appreciate that. Well, you could. And it is a choice, and you're choosing and you're making decisions, and it has been a subconscious choice of yours up until this moment to choose to allow those low frequency thoughts to come back to you. Now, hasn't it? It doesn't maybe feel like it's been a choice or a decision that you made, but it certainly was, because you have free will. Here's the thing about free will. It's our free will of our consciousness, and because we have free will of our consciousness to think whatever it is, somebody can lock you up in a jail cell and you can sit in there and you can think whatever you want, right? They can't control the way that you think. They might do things to you to try to control you, but they cannot. Nobody knows what goes on behind somebody else's eyes. Well, some of us know. We're real tuned into the telepathy, but that's an invasion of privacy, and so most people that have that telepathy would never do that to somebody else. I would never. And those people who are close to you, you don't got a clue what they're thinking, because you allow your stuff to come in and get in the way, and those energetic attachments, and so you just are basing things off of that, and often it's not even reality. So when we get rid of these low frequencies, the best and easiest way to do this is to shift your focus away from them by healing them. But the reason why, and I have to tell you this, and this is very, 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 very important, if they're still popping up in your head, and this has been 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and something pops up in your head every once in a while and it really bothers you and it upsets you, it's because you have healing that needs to be done. Deep inner work that needs to be done. This is what I help people do very, very quickly. We go in, we heal it, we come out, and it's like, oh man, I wish I would have done that 50 years ago. As we get rid of these low frequencies here within our body, here's the thing though, you don't have to pay me either. We don't need to have a private session. I mean, they're very beneficial as we do deep soul cleansing, but you can go and listen to the Mental Cleanse series for free, totally for free, totally for free. I made it just for you out of love. It's going to help you, it's going to heal you, it's going to mentally cleanse your mind. Now, as we do this, as we let go of the low frequencies, what we're doing by doing this is just shifting our focus. Shifting our focus. So this is what we're going to do here today. So I want you to really be blessed as I just begin to speak these words, and you just listen and you just follow along. Now, I want you to notice how soft the clothes are that you're wearing right now on your body. And if you're not wearing any clothes, well, perhaps you've got a blanket on, and you could feel how soft that blanket is and just how comfortable you feel right now. Now, when's the last time that you appreciated just how soft your clothes really truly are? Not only that, but the fact that you have clothes, that you chose to wear those clothes, that you made a decision this morning and you thought, yeah, I like this one, I'm going with that. You liked something and you chose it. You made a decision. So I want you to just think about how much you really like whatever it is that you're wearing. Maybe it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but it's soft and comfortable. Or maybe it's really aesthetically pleasing, but it's not as soft and comfortable. Either way, you chose it. You made that decision to wear it right now. And so just send it some appreciation for those clothes. It's covering your body, it's keeping you warm, or it's keeping you cool, whatever it is that you're using it for. Blocking those UV rays from your whole body. Not that that's good, man. I love the sun. Be blessed. The sun is such a blessing to us and this whole entire earth. Now, as you send out just a moment of thankfulness, perhaps you've got some accessories. And if you don't got any accessories, well, maybe you've got hair as your accessory. Maybe you've got something else, maybe you don't. But if you do, send a thankfulness to that part of you as well, those accessories that you got. Your hair, your skin, your fingernails, all those things that fancy you up and don't make you just look like a meat suit, but they make you look like a beautiful meat suit. You know exactly what I'm saying. Now, I want you to think about the last time that you encountered a fun-loving animal. And when you think about the last time that you encountered that fun-loving animal, just think about that friendly interaction that you had there. That upliftment of spirit. That animal perhaps was real happy to see you. You were real happy to see it, but just think about that momentary joy that it brought into your life. Now I want you to imagine here your most beautiful and favorite tree. Yeah, whatever popped into your mind, that's the one for today. And when you think about how beautiful it really is, and what about that tree it is that you like so much, because there's something about it that you like. So what is it about that tree that you like so much? Does it feel grounded? Do you feel protected? Do you feel safe? How is it that you feel? Be blessed by just the thought of that tree. Now I want you to think about your favorite bouquet of flowers. What colors just came to mind? What scents are there? How come those are your favorite colors? Why are those your favorite flowers? How come you chose all those ones? What about them is so nice to think about and so uplifting and beautiful? And as you focus on these beautiful flowers, perhaps you could even think about the bees or the hummingbirds that come around and check out these flowers, these natural, beautiful things that just happen to grow on our beautiful, blessed earth. And you could think how those beautiful hummingbirds and those bees, they pick up that pollen, or they feed off that plant, and they, by just being themselves, moving from place to place, they spread the love and they spread the goodness from flower to flower, or from plant to plant. You could even just think about, just imagine that beautiful green grass. Maybe even being barefoot in that grass on the perfect day with that nice, perfect, soft grass underneath your feet, and just how wonderful it feels. How blessed you are that you've got a field of grass. Maybe you like walking on the beach. Maybe you have a sandy beach. Maybe you have a rocky beach. I don't know what kind of beach you've got, but you could imagine walking next to that beautiful beach and breathing in that nice calm air that's all around you. It permeates everything, that calm energy. It's so wonderful. And you could even think about the most beautiful blue sky. Maybe there's some puffy clouds. Maybe there's none at all. Maybe there's that beautiful bright sun. Maybe there's the moon and the stars. It doesn't really matter. Whatever it is that brings love and that good warm feeling inside your heart, that means that's meant for you. So think about that more. And as you think about those things that bring warmth and kindness and that feeling of care and understanding in your life, perhaps you could think about loved ones, people that you love and appreciate, all the support that you have in your life. And as you think about all that support and all the people who really do got your back, they really do. They're still here. They got you. And as you think about that, you could perhaps think about the last time you did something kind for someone else, that you did something nice, that you gave of yourself, you gave your energy in some way. Maybe you helped somebody out. Maybe you said a kind word. Maybe you smiled at them. Whatever it was that you did, think about the last time that you spread some kindness throughout the world. Know that as you do that, and as you think about that thing, you will be blessed in the same way. So what can you do today to bring more blessings to other people so that you in turn can also be blessed? And you're not doing this out of a selfish reason. You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, out of that emotion of love. And as you do everything and more things out of this emotion of love, you will find that there is more freedom that comes, and you will then take advantage of that free will that you have, and you will be choosing to do more things that show just how caring and kind and loving you are. And as you give your gratitude out for all the blessings that you have, for the roof over your head, for the transportation that you can get from here to there, and even if you don't got your own car, you know somebody that'll take you somewhere. And if you think about all those good and wonderful things that you have, think about those items that you have around in your house. Look at all the cups that you've got, all the plates that you've got. You got a fork, you got a spoon, you got a knife. Some people don't have those things. When's the last time you appreciated them? Perhaps you've got a television set. Perhaps you've got a phone that you're listening to me on right now. Perhaps you've even got a computer. When's the last time you were appreciative of that? Just send it some appreciation. Thankfulness, you've got it. You've got it together. Things are better than you thought. And as you focus only on those uplifted, divine alignment vibes, those ones that emanate love within them and thankfulness and appreciation and joy, you will find that as you cleanse away those lower frequencies, your life is just filled with more laughter and more joyful energies. And you just feel wonderfully good. Now here's the deal. I'm going to speak some words here over you right now in this moment. I want you to receive them. You can imagine them pouring into your left hand, your receiving hand. Divine abundance, financial blessings are flowing to you at this moment. They're already here. It's already here. It's right there. It might come to you in the next 30 seconds. This is all based on your belief. It is already in this timeline. You just need to be open to receive it and accept it. Blessings of emotional fulfillment in relationships is already yours. It's already here. You just have to choose it through your free will. It's just right there. What warms your heart? What brings love to you? Focus on that. And as you focus on that love, you will receive more and more love. And if you are in a lack or a wanting or a feeling like you don't have mindset, ooh, even me just saying those words, I can feel myself get lower down because it's not the truth. And it doesn't feel like the truth because it doesn't feel like freedom, so it's not the truth. And the truth is, we block those things when we're not living in alignment with the divine truth. So I want you to see yourself stepping out of your way right now. It's already there. It's already right in front of you. It's already there. It's already in your bank account. It's just belief. It's just belief. And as you get into alignment with that divine love that permeates every single facet, every tiny little bit of space within this entire universe, including the space inside your body, outside your body, out in the universe, out in outer space, everywhere, when you get into alignment with that love, every good and wonderful thing, every good and wonderful possibility opens up for you. And these blessings, financial, fulfillment emotionally, and feeling satisfied with life are yours. These are your blessings spoken over to you today. These are for you. They're yours, and they're yours right now. And you are lucky to have tuned in. And I want you to comment when you notice the first thing that happens to you after this. I have people tell me all the time. All the time. I had my client yesterday call me and said, you know what? You can't move because every time I come and see you, something amazing happens. And he called me about a minute after he left his session, telling me not only did they get to purchase this company they were wanting to purchase, but they were going to have to pay less than what they even offered them in the first place. Why? Because divine blessings are everywhere and nothing is impossible. They offered this amount and they came back and said, no, you know what, we're not even going to pay you that. We don't even want all that money. We're just going to take this. What? This could be something you would think is impossible, but it is not. It is a miraculous miracle because whatever timeline you choose, that's the one you get. And it's these choices that we are making daily, day after day, moment after moment, second after second, that is what matters. And so when you choose for yourself right now in this moment that you are no longer going to be in those low frequency energies, that you are not going to allow that past to get dragged back up into your present because you don't want to manifest the past. You want to manifest something more wonderful. These past experiences were here for lessons and for learning. They weren't here to tie you down and drag you down. I have noticed over my life there is not one thing that I did not create, not one single thing, and I've been through it and I know it's me. I think about that downgraded thinking I had when I was a teenager. I was so resentful towards my father, so resentful, and I was putting that energy out there all the time. I thought about him constantly throughout the day, negative things, putting out that negative frequency, manifesting that negative stuff moment after moment after moment after moment. If you're doing that, shift your focus immediately because you're doing them harm, which is going to come back and it's going to give you even more karma. You're doing harm to yourself. You can choose. You have free will. These are the choices that we make, the decisions that we make daily. Everything that you're in right now, if you're stuck, if you're somewhere stuck, it's because of you. You chose these things. You chose to not get over the past. You chose to keep reliving the past experiences. Therefore, you're stuck in them. And you're wondering why, these things should feel this way. These things should be going better. What's happening to me? It's you. It's the choices you made. It's the decisions that you made. It's the things that you think about constantly, every second, all day long. Downgraded thinking gets you downgraded results. There's no other way around it. And so therefore, as you shift your focus here to gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness, you start manifesting from that moment to moment to moment. And what happens? You are blessed with so many more things that you're like, what? Honestly, I haven't even looked at my bank account. How do I have so much money in here? How did this happen? I don't even know how it happened. These are the things that happen. This is what happens. This is what happens. And you think, how am I so satisfied? How am I so emotionally fulfilled? And it's because you let go of everything that wasn't doing it for you. everything that was low frequency, everything that was keeping you stuck. And when you let go of everything, all the beliefs, all the thought, maybe it's someone, maybe it's some environment, whatever it happens to be, when you let go of all that stuff, you make room for all the new wonderful blessings that are flowing to you every single second of every single day. I love you, my darlings. Thank you for tuning in here. You guys are so near and dear to me, and I thank you, and I give you all the love from my heart. Blessings be upon you and your house and your environment. And someone who is listening here right now, this is very important, someone who is listening needs to hear these words. You have made choices, and you can choose to make new choices right now in this second. Don't wait one more second. You already let it go on for too long. Let it go, or let it be, or whatever it is. You've let this go on for way too long, and you are stuck in those low frequency energies, and you need to immediately stop, because you're manifesting more of them right now in this second as you're just thinking about that past experience again. So let it go. Move on, move forward, be in this exact moment right now, because you're breathing, you're listening to me, you're calm, all is well. Everything's good right now in this moment. Focus on this moment and get this moment in the highest frequency possible by being appreciative, by being thankful. Think about those soft clothes you got on your body. Really is nice, isn't it? Divine blessings I send to all of you. I love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in, my dears, my darlings. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.